What is up, guys? S1DD3RS12 here, and we're lagging. Today we are back and we're playing a bit more in Minecraft. Now, in the last two episodes we've been doing a bit of building on the old tower. I think I've expanded the roof just a tiny bit, trying to improve the aesthetics, and it hasn't really worked out for me. Now, what I was planning on doing today is continuing on with the theme of building stuff. I'm going to do a bit of preparation to expand the castle, and I think I've had a bit of an idea that'll not only make it more of a practical and usable space, which would probably make me more inclined to actually use it, but it should also help to improve the aesthetics. So I'll take my escalator up and I will just quickly run you around the plans and what I'm feeling. So at this moment in time we have our railway station. I feel like I need to put a bit of glass and try and cover it all up, and probably have a canopy over here, just so this is all inside and it looks a bit like a mall then. I want to expand this out probably another row, just to try and centralise it on to this bit over here. And what I want to do is expand the roof and make it a bit more usable. So I would be collecting all the torches up, and I'm thinking the sort of the ring around the outside that's countersunk down one, frame that out in wood, and then up here have a 3 high wall of glass just encasing all of it, and then putting either a flat roof or a bit of a sort of stepped roof on the top. And the idea would be like underneath it's all brick and it looks sort of a bit rugged, and on the top it looks a bit like a fancy sort of studio apartment that's got like a big glass viewing room. And creeper, run away, run away. So I think the plan for today is to collect what I need to at least make a decent start on it, and probably, depending on episode lengths and things like that, start making a bit of progress. I think if we improve the look of the castle or the main accommodation, we should then start transferring a few chests and a bit of stuff actually up there and start using it a bit more, rather than living underground like a hobbit. It sort of suits me quite well in the early games because you don't actually have to build anything up, you're just clearing space out. I might keep a few bits down here, but I really want to start making some progress with this Minecraft adventure, and we're not really doing that at the moment. Now, I'll take a bit of stone, and I should probably check what the glass situation is. I've got a feeling I've used it all up from previous episodes, so I might be taking a superpower shovel. What type of shovel have I got? I'm breaking 3. No efficiency on it. There's none up here. There's dabbles of stone here and there, but nothing really in volumes I can use. So I'll take what remnants of sand I've got lying around into my inventory. So I've got 11. Bad start. So I'm gonna, oh, there's a bit of glass in there. So there we go, 64 glass. So what I'm gonna do, we need to collect some sand, we need to collect some wood. The wood can then be used to smelt the sand into glass. We will try not to blow up the base too much with creepers, so we'll be quickly past them. I'm just going to run over to the desert and slurp up some of this sand, hopefully avoiding what mobs I can. Now, I am still interested in killing endermen for their ender pearls, so if I do see one, I might just tickle them until they drop one. tickle them with my axe slash sword blade, that is. Now, it has been a bit risky coming out in this sort of life, seeing as skeletons can be jags and just keep hitting me down the cliff, which... Stop it! Stop it, please! I'm gonna go sideways. Please don't hit me into... How not to play Minecraft 101. Ah! Gotcha. You sort of need to get the first hit onto them, and that sort of just causes them just to get a little bit disorientated. That's how to get sand quickly. So we've gone from not doing Minecraft very well to doing it alright. We said we were going to collect sand and I'm going to use the creepers, it would turn out. Any more creepers? Any more? Yeah, so there's one down here. I'm trying to get this guy to explode. And quickly farm a little bit of this sand up for me, thank you. Cactuses and everything. Maybe just a little bit faster than the old digging technique with a shovel. There's another one over here. I'm not too fussed about this area, it's far enough from the base. So I can make a few creeper holes and not be too fussed about it. I haven't seen any Enderman yet. Oh, is that one? Or is that a cactus? I think that's an Enderman. I am going to attack him with my unbreaking axe. I'm sure I've got a diamond sword somewhere, but have I just taken my eyes off him and where's he disappeared to? Or was it even... It probably wasn't even an Enderman. I'm seeing things. My heat detection's all over. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 3 recently, as you've probably known on the channel, I've seen on the channel. And as a result, I'm probably a little bit out of practice on the old Minecraft side of things. Oh, baby zombies, baby zombies, baby zombies. I'm getting sidetracked here, I'm starting to kill mobs. It's good for the levels, but it's not really helping on my sand or my Enderman progress. I do want some good wood though, and this is looking a bit funky for me. I like the look of this wood actually. I've got the efficiency axe, so I can... should I go for this wood? I'm not sure if I got it all there. I don't tend to like leaving the trees half standing, but it is... What type of wood was that? Acacia wood? Hello creeper, you're on the sand. I'll just give you a quick back to where you need to without dying. It's a good sand collection. I do not want any raw rotten flesh on me. So that's, here we go. I think this should probably do the trick on the old sand. Is that one? I haven't actually collected that much. I've got 2 stacks of it. We'll get there eventually. Slow progress again. It's my speciality nowadays, is slow Minecraft progress. I should really start prepping a bit more for these old episodes and start... I'm gonna have to do like a special at some point. Get the faith of the audience back. I'm not this bad, I promise. Hello creeper. No sand there, no sand there. Hello zombie, you are now dead. And I'll have some food. Just keep on this. These trees grow a bit funny, don't they? They're sort of staggering out to a little V. Very funky. Very funky indeed. I'm not sure if these only grow in this area, or if I can maybe take one back and put one in my little house. Do a collection of trees. It's getting light anyway, so we should be good soon and getting away from the old zombies. There we go. I thought a little... have I got any of those trees? Did I get it? There we go, I got a sapling. At least take that back to the house and see if it plants and grows. make ourselves an orchard of all the trees in Minecraft, and then if we ever want some quick firewood of a certain colour and variety, it's always handy then. Can knock it down, collect the sapling and replant it, which I think is a good plan. Just a little bit on the efficiency side. There's a good chance that these trees don't actually grow where I'm about to drop them, but can't help but try. And it can't hurt to try. What types of trees are you? I don't think this is acacia. That is oak. Oak wood. Yes, I believe I'm collecting you. I've got a bit of a stack there already. Oh, that's on the world border, so it's not going to let me take it. I think I'm going to venture home with the sand that I've got so far. We'll spend a quick quick fire 10 minutes now doing a little bit of building. And then off camera I might do a little bit of progress again, just to speed things on the way. I think the idea on the next few episodes would be to just make little dabbles of improvement, so improving the aesthetic appeal of each little house and making it looking a bit more eye-catching and stuff. I've got a bit of glass on me to make progress, but I want to get some more glass underway, so we're going to take half that coal and drop a stack in there. We'll take the rest of the coal and drop the other stack in here, and we'll take our 1.5 stacks of glass up with us, and I think we'll start on the building. I think in the next 1 or 2 episodes I also do want to do I'm not sure so much of a tutorial, but like a how to make little things that improve the visual aesthetics of the area, and at the same time do a bit of learning myself, because I definitely do need to improve on that side of things. So is this going to work? Are you going to let me plant? Yay! Acacia trees? You now feature in my allotment of land. Right then, let's go up to the castle and do a quick fire 5 minutes of work. I'm thinking of around the edge doing a solid ring of dark blocks or a single colour of blocks, and then inside doing probably not a full checkered pattern but part of a checkered pattern of blocks, and just get a bit of a theme going, a pretty theme. So I can extend this a little bit. I think, yeah, there is a hole under there, so I'll try not to fall down. That's the one thing I don't like too much, is when there's loads of the snow smattered around everywhere as well. So I want to try and get rid of that as and where I can, because I can't see what's underneath. Drop these ones on there, and the reason why we've got these is to go straight across here. And across here. Just give it a little bit of a frame. The framing always helps. So sort of lining out your walkways. Now that would actually be symmetric, so we'll try that for first. I think from this side it doesn't look as good, but I think when we get the main entrance up here sorted out, it could look quite good. Now I don't want to block too much light on that glass underneath, so I think if we extend it out like that before then dropping in a couple of steps down here to bring it down to this level. So it'll be a step, it'll be these, and then there'll be another step sort of on there to get up. That'll do nicely. So we need to collect the torches because you'll get in the way, and hopefully try and pick them all up, because we'll need them again to replenish. This talking and doing doesn't really work very well for me, but I'll try my best just to keep doing it. There we go. I'm not sure if like it's worthwhile extending out this base, making it a bit more, well, a bit larger before I start doing too much. So as in, start using those as a reference of height underneath of where I want to work to. So yes, I'm going to come up here and get that to come across to me. So that's going to be a good height for the old escalators. Maybe this one higher. We'll have to go down and check. So if I had that across there, yeah, that'll be an alright height. I can deal with that. Nope, too high. There we go, that looks alright. So just go across there with that. It's sort of, in Minecraft, I find if you box out an area and then improve within that area, you can start making sort of nice symmetrical patterns everywhere, and sort of retaining the symmetry normally helps you to keep get the aesthetics right on the building. So what I want to do now is start filling in a few blocks across here, and those are all going to go after. I've just taken that one down, but I'm going to have to start doing like a bit of a staggered step coming up here, so the roof is always high enough for the full extent of the escalator. So off camera, I think what I'll do, I'll drop a wooden frame around here, and I'll start putting the first ring of glass down, and then I'll have a look if this is a floor is going to be alright, or if we need to go maybe slabs one higher and then do a nice sort of checkered pattern right across this area, and then any items like chests and things would then be countersunk one block into it, which might look quite good. So with that, guys, I will call it there for this episode. Not too much happened, but if you come back for next one, hopefully we've made a bit of progress. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time for more Minecraft building action. Thanks and goodbye.